Welcome back to another reaction, another gameplay reaction. Let's get into it.
All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back, and welcome to the official Call of Duty Black Ops 6 reveal trailer. By the way, this video will include both the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 reveal trailer and the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Direct, right after the reveal trailer portion. The game just got listed over on Steam, so you guys can actually go ahead and wishlist it there if you want. And they've also provided a couple of images, which include zombie images, campaign images, and even multiplayer images that basically confirm the omnidirectional movement, very similar to what we've seen in Max Payne. So taking that over, not just to the campaign, but to the multiplayer and zombies is going to be pretty interesting. I don't know about you guys, but based off of these images, it looks like a better Call of Duty Cold War. We're about to watch the trailer, and let's do this. Huh? Okay. Pretty sure we have like 50 seconds left. This program contains mature content. We ain't clicking off, bro. Just play the. Oh, okay. So the countdown continues. Wait a minute. That is. Go. What? This is a Call of Duty Black Ops 6. I didn't know they were gonna show this in the beginning. Is this just part of the countdown, or they're gonna reveal it? Get the hell out, bro.
Oh, it's nice. The suspense is surreal.
Good evening. The Soviet Union is no more.
Let's go.
Despite a potential for instability and chaos, these events clearly serve our national interest.
Let's go.
Free from the specter of global conflict.
It's taking place in the 90s, bro. Can't fuck this up.
Today we celebrate the mystery of American renewal.
Something's going on. Something big.
Let's go. We're right on cue, bro. We've been playing all the Black Ops campaigns, and we still got Cold War.
Hell long enough, I see the devil.
But you can expect that real soon.
How's he look?
Adler. Oh, bro, this feels like a Black Ops, like a Call of Duty Cold War.
The agency is compromised. We're being hunted from the inside.
Ooh.
Let's go. Yo.
Damn.
You don't have to trust me, Marshall, but it might be better if you do.
In Treyarch, we...
Something you should see.
What the hell are we getting into?
Oh,
Was that
Don't
a,
trust anyone.
was that a grappling hook or something? Yo, in Treyarch we trust, boys. In Treyarch we trust. We're getting a decent amount of gameplay here.
Nah, seriously.
That's the omnidirectional
Oh my
movement.
god.
Out of your mind?
Things got
Oh.
complicated.
Damn. Yo, that shit was slick. That was slick, dude.
What the fuck? Oh shit.
That was
Oh
slick.
shit.
I wonder how that
Continue
movement.
to bless the United States of America.
I wonder how that
Pre-order the
movement
Vault
is
Edition.
gonna.
Oh,
Get the Hunters
shit.
vs. Hunted Operator Pack, the
Play
Mastercraft
out.
Weapon Collection, the Season 1 Black Cell Bundle, and more.
Interesting.
Set in the 1990s after the Cold War ends, where the truth isn't what it seems. It's an honor to stand here representing the creative teams at Activision. And please stay tuned after the showcase, where we will take you inside the studios to hear directly from Treyarch and Raven, who are working on Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
The
You'll get a
gunsmith.
25-minute deep dive into the story and a sneak peek at multiplayer and zombies.
No way.
Okay.
It's been 10 years since Call of Duty has been in our show. It's been even longer since all Call of Duty players got the same game at the same time. Going forward, everyone will experience the game, including the Black Ops 6 beta, the season expansions, and the updates at launch.
Wow.
There are currently over 100 million people who play Call of Duty every
Damn.
month.
Wow.
We hope to
100 million?
grow that community by making Black Ops 6 the first Call of Duty game that will be available in Game Pass day one. So no
Wow,
matter where
dude.
you choose to play, everyone is welcome to experience Call of Duty Black Ops 6 on October 25th.
Oh,
I feel like we
shit.
all kind of knew it was going to go to Game Pass, but the fact that now everyone can experience the game at the same time, not just like the release, but you know, the betas and everything else. I think this is somewhere that we needed to be a few years back. It should have never been so divided anyways within the gaming community. I mean, I get it as a business sort of move, you know, between these companies, but I'm super excited to know that we all can play these games now, and we don't have to worry about, oh damn, well, I don't have the right console to play it on time. You know, I'm shit out of luck now, or I can't play the beta for like 2 weeks because, you know, PlayStation players are playing it or whatever. So I totally feel for people that have gone through that, and I definitely think this is a move in the right direction. And I think we're winning, boys. I think slowly but surely we are
Yeah,
winning
it's
the
cool, but
exclusivity race when it
will they
comes
get to the,
video
you know,
games.
the
This
gameplay?
is gonna be like the last Call of Duty that I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm
Like,
gonna try to
that
get
little
into the
trailer was
multiplayer and
cool
stuff
and
like
all,
that.
but I need to
I
see
feel like it's
something
been
else.
so long, and I really do miss playing
Hello,
Call of Duty. But the
yapping right
last
now.
few just haven't really stuck with me. And I'll be honest, maybe next year if they remake Black Ops 2,
All right,
and
hello.
the Vision watching will be
Hello, I
launching
love you.
again on Game Pass Core.
But brother,
Gonna be, but there's can
and that's all.
with
We gonna
the
end this
more
right now.
traditional prestige system, as you guys can see here, bigger and more
2v2 at
rewarding
6v6.
than
Okay.
ever. So yeah, I guess the last thing that's left to be said is to ask you guys, what do you think of the Black Ops 6 trailer? Are you guys gonna be getting into? I really do think
Hello, you just gonna yap the whole
Treyarch
time,
in
man?
Los Angeles,
All
and
right.
thanks for
kind of like how we had it back in the days with just
Let's
pure
get
boots on the ground.
welcome to Treyarch in Los Angeles, and thanks for joining us today. We're excited to share what we've been working on for the past few years. For Black Ops 6, we really wanted to give ourselves the time to craft something truly great. This means we're delivering a new level of polish and innovation across all parts of the game. I've been working here for over 20 years, and I can tell you that we have something special on our hands with Black Ops 6. And I know that the team are excited to give you a
20
deep
years,
dive
God
into
damn.
our campaign and global innovations across the entire game.
We're getting some new gameplay footage too, which is always
With
kind of
Black
nice.
Ops 6, we're taking players to a new but familiar era, the early 90s. In true signature Black Ops fashion, our story builds on real history, thrusting players into a conspiracy where a shadowy force has infiltrated the highest levels of the US government, branding anyone who resists as traitors and forcing players to go rogue for the first time to fight the very machine that created them.
Oh, oh.
The team has been meticulously crafting every aspect of this game to deliver the fun and attitude players expect from the Black Ops franchise.
Multiplayer is of course here and brings the Black Ops style and provides a playground for the brand new Omni movement system. New way to push beyond your limits and move like an action hero. You'll see a
That's
sneak
gonna be
peek of that later
crazy.
today.
That's gonna be
Round-based
crazy.
zombies is absolutely back and better than ever, and you can be sure it's full of surprises. With that, let's step into the mind-bending campaign experience we've been crafting with our partners at Raven.
No turning back now.
Well,
Every Call of Duty player has a favorite campaign mission. When we set out to make Black Ops 6, we were focused on delivering missions so iconic that they stick in your memory long after. We are bringing that action-packed blockbuster feel to every step of the narrative. We are giving you more variety, more dynamic
nice.
moment-to-moment gameplay, and more options to finish each mission.
We can do this loud or quiet.
oh.
Like it.
You got options?
The game is packed with unexpected moments of Black Ops mystery.
You
It's a
can go
high-octane
stealth?
spy
That's
thriller
cool.
where you're never sure who to trust and what's real. And it's all set against the backdrop of the early 90s. The Soviet Union was crumbling after the fall of the Berlin Wall and the end of the Cold War. The US is the only remaining superpower. The Gulf War was dominating headlines everywhere, and there was a growing mistrust in government, reflected everywhere across the music, television, and pop culture of the time. When we talk about the Black Ops timeline, Black Ops 6 comes after the events of the Cold War, but is directly tied to the 1986 flashbacks in Black Ops 2, the aftermath of which has left our heroes in dire circumstances.
So you should see.
Shit.
Black Ops 6 blends the rich and gritty history of previous franchise titles with bold new characters, with veteran Frank Woods as our through line in our story. In this new chapter, we see a different side of Woods following his traumatic injury at the hands of Raul Menendez. He's been pulled from the field as he adjusts to a new role within the CIA, often behind a desk or on the other end of a radio.
Interesting.
His protege is Troy Marshall, who's been making a name for himself in the field. Marshall is a reluctant leader driven by a strong moral compass. Marshall and Woods are working with another new face in Black Ops 6, CIA handler Jane Harrow. She's a born leader, fearless and brilliant, and helps manage their relationships within the agency. Woods' ability to operate in the shadows has always been hugely valuable to the CIA, whether they want to admit it or not. And Marshall has the ability to make tough calls in the field, ones that Harrow trusts him to make. But when an operation goes wrong, Woods and Marshall are suspended and ultimately forced to go rogue. They soon realize they have to trust each other to get to the bottom of what's going on.
Bro, I like that. I like that a lot.
Without any of their usual resources. They have to build their own team, recruiting two exciting new characters in Felix Newman, a technical genius, and Savati Dumas, a mysterious assassin.
Ooh.
What the heck?
With the end of the Cold War, these former enemies have become new allies. And with the sudden return of notorious operative Russell Adler, who'd gone missing for months, a former ally may have become a new enemy.
Ay. I'm really liking the campaign
For the Black
right
Ops
now.
single-player campaign, we prioritized mission variety and unique experiences. Our goal was to offer players a wide variety of mission types, each crafted from the ground up. One moment, you'll be storming a palace. The next, you'll be pulling off a heist at a casino. We aim to take players all over the world and immerse them in vastly different experiences. Within these missions, we wanted gameplay to unfold in multiple ways, giving players the freedom to navigate through them as they see fit. Where we have different combat styles, we also have conversation opportunities where you can talk, barter, and manipulate your way into different experiences. And we think you'll want to replay levels to see them all.
Man,
Yeah,
this is
nice.
really exciting, honestly.
That's
Like,
cool.
the
That's
campaign
cool.
looks...
Oh my
Go
god.
play Cold War right now. Gotta get ready for this, you know? Wonder if we're gonna have like different endings.
We are excited to offer a variety
like in
of
the
different
past.
enemy types in the campaign. The goal was to provide different challenges for the player. So whether they choose to go in guns blazing or take a stealthier approach,
Line them up right, you can take them both down with one shot.
Oh my god.
Lateral damage,
we continue to push on what's possible in terms of how our enemy combatants behave. Your enemies will be relentless, constantly seeking to outmaneuver you throughout the levels. They'll cut off escape routes, push on players' location, and force them to think on their feet. We've created certain missions where we give you a high-level objective and a variety of ways to approach that objective. One mission in particular takes place in a vast desert in Iraq. You and your team are hunting down missile launchers with the SAS. It's one of the largest campaign maps that we've ever created.
Look alive, people! They know we're coming!
Shit. Yeah, I feel like the Black Ops, this Black Ops ain't a good campaign. The last one, unfortunately, was just a bummer, and this is looking like...
You'll find that some of our destinations have a startling contrast in look and feel as well. We have a mission that takes place in an opulent casino in Southern Europe.
They're giving us so
It's
much.
unlike
I don't...
any past mission in Call of Duty.
I don't understand.
What does in the space is
Nice.
totally unexpected.
Like, they're
and
showing
another
us
one
a
of our
lot.
missions we have
This is
set in
nice
the
as
harsh tundra
fuck.
of northern Russia.
Oh.
We are excited to offer an array of brand new equipment, as well as some favorites from the Black Ops universe. RCXD, Wiser Trap, Adrenaline Stim,
It's been a
Homing
while.
Knife,
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Disruptor.
It's fucking Black Ops, dude. Fuck that. It's Black Ops.
The campaign is grounded within an expanded campaign hub called the Safe House. You might remember we also had that in Black Ops Cold War. But this time, we wanted to think a little bit more broadly about the environment. We chose to have our team's hub located in a more naturalistic setting. So, it's in an abandoned manor by an ocean cliffside. What's most unique is that it used to be a KGB black site, which was operational during the 50s and 60s. This brings a lot of intrigue to the Safe House and will allow players to explore and discover secrets from the past.
Yo, can they implement that into
Also bringing
multiplayer?
back the evidence board, which is still the centerpiece of the Safe House experience, but with brand new upgrades. Players can view the campaign outline, gain deeper insights into missions, and analyze evidence collected throughout missions.
Okay. Okay, the attacker comes in. I'll go. 3, 2, 1, go!
That's so cool.
That's really
That
cool.
was sick. Great. I think we got it.
Yes, sir.
With Black Ops 6, our goal is to create a more connected experience that keeps players immersed across every single mode.
Multiplayer, let's go.
We've pushed ourselves at every corner to innovate and craft the most signature Black Ops experience for our players.
Nuts.
Movement has been a consistent area of focus and innovation for Call of Duty. And with Black Ops 6, we're redefining movement across the entire game.
Was he sprinting going sideways?
For the first time ever, players can sprint in any direction and move like a true Black Ops action hero with an entirely new global system we call Omni Movement.
Oh, shit.
This unlocks the ability to move like never before and seamlessly chain combat maneuvers like slide, dive, and our enhanced supine prone in full 360 degrees range of motion.
That is nuts.
From the beginning, we started with, you can't do this thing, why? And then realized people actually move that way. What happens if we get rid of that construct? And then instantly it opened up like, oh, if you can sprint in any direction, then you can dive in any direction, you could slide in any direction, which then led to all the on-the-ground movement and everything
Oh
else
my
chaining
god, the
together.
movement is crazy.
Bro, that is genius. That is fucking genius.
It's really been something that changes how you think and play the game, whether it's campaign, MP, or zombies. We truly believe that once you experience Omni Movement,
Online
there's no
gonna be
going back.
crazy.
I just wonder how that's gonna feel on the controller. Like on the PC, maybe easier. I don't know, we'll see. But that's gotta be insane. I mean, I
We
love
also
that
have
idea.
what we're calling intelligent movement, which is a set of features that drastically reduces how many buttons or keys you're pressing to perform various movements. These can be enabled in player options, and they're broken down into 3 categories: Sprint Assist, Mantle Assist, and Crouch Assist. And each of these settings will allow for fine-tuning. Intelligent movement really started with this idea that we want all players to focus on what they want to do and not how to do it. We want every player, regardless of skill level or input or experience with Call of Duty, to be able to engage with Omni Movement and live out their own action hero fantasy in Black Ops 6.
Yeah, I think that's more for like newer players. I wouldn't want the computer, like the AI, knowing what I
We looked at other genres like racing games, where they
knowing
have
what I
these
want to
great
do.
assist settings that can be turned on and off. Things like traction control or assisted braking. And we really love the idea of taking that thinking and applying it to our
Bro,
own
look at
movement
those
options.
maps. Look at those maps.
I don't think this is a one-size-fits-all thing, and I encourage players to play around with combos of these settings to really dial in their preferred setup. Hit zones are
Online gonna
regions
be
on a character that react
crazy.
when taking damage or dying. In past games, we've only had 4 regions. For Black Ops 6, we've actually increased that to 9 regions, so now we can determine if that enemy was shot in their left leg or right leg.
Oh my
and then we'll play a
god, the
bespoke
lag.
death animation depending on that location
Dude,
that they
this
were
looks
hit.
fucking exciting.
So world connectivity is this concept that players' movement and reactions are connected to the world based on their choices. A great example that really shines is a global feature we call corner slicing, where as you round a corner or go through a doorway, your weapon's gonna dynamically rotate in the direction that you're rounding that corner. And since it's dynamic, it'll be a bit more dramatic if you're slowly clearing a room, but won't affect you at all if you're barreling full speed around that same corner. We're constantly looking for opportunities to set
shit.
the bar with movement and animations in Black Ops 6.
You guys gotta
Climb
remember
and shoot is crazy.
for a while, so
Take cover!
now we can see why.
Our team is super thrilled to show you the best looking characters that we've done. Through our process of photogrammetry, gear was acquired, scanned, and incorporated onto each of our operatives. For our faces, a dynamic real-time analysis of spontaneous performances was captured and processed to make every emotional, impactful moment true to actual life. We made sure to have special attention to the cuticles and make sure that they don't look like they're just freshly cut. There's dirt in between their nails, the oils on their palms as they're sweaty and running through situations that they're in.
Good attention to
Pay attention to every
detail.
detail.
That's very important.
I'm a broken
very
record.
The thing that I'm most excited
I'm
about is the number
excited.
of new weapons from the era that we've added, which includes many that are brand new to the franchise.
It just looks so good.
Our heroes are rogue operatives, and they operate outside the normal playbook. That's procuring gear by any means necessary, and it allowed us to pull a unique mix of weapons.
I'm excited for this game now.
We made sure to deliver dozens of unique attachments for every gun, and this allows the players to create a weapon to match any playstyle that you can imagine, all while maintaining the feel and tone of the era.
In Black Ops 6, we really strive for striking that balance between real and hyper-real, but we want to ground our effects in realism. We find real-world reference so that we can match that motion, the weight, the timing, then riff off of that and create that hyper-real look that everybody has come to know and love from Call of Duty.
The Black Ops 6 user experience is all about focusing players on what they need when they need it, and our in-game HUD is no different. From the mini-map to the ammo widget to in-game notifications, the Black Ops 6 HUD combines some of our best designs in a clean, streamlined experience. For the first time in Call of Duty, players will be able to change their HUD in dramatic ways to suit their needs.
What?
For instance, streamers can choose a layout optimized for their setup, or maybe you want your HUD centered so you don't have to look away.
Ooh.
Want to play hardcore anywhere, or finally put the mini-map in the bottom left? Those are options as well.
Ooh,
Not only does the HUD give players important status, it connects them to the world and helps them feel rewarded for being awesome.
Dude, that's
As
so
players track that
fucking
elusive
cool.
challenge or target their next level unlock, Black Ops 6 delivers an end-to-end experience from the lobby into combat, where player progress and achievement are celebrated in a big way.
Like things we never thought of, they're just putting it, and it's like, shit, that makes actually fucking great sense.
Alright, we're all settled. Audio's good. Everybody's happy, Jeff?
Lawrence Smith.
Early on in Black Ops 6's development, we set a goal to make leveling and XP matter more than ever. Looking back at Call of Duty and Black Ops catalog, there's a lot of love, both internally at Treyarch and that we see in our community, for how we used to handle prestige. Traditional prestige is back in Call of Duty with Black Ops 6. We've pulled the best of the best from past Call of Duty prestige systems and are going bigger and more rewarding than ever. Players who reach max player level will have the choice to enter prestige, start fresh with relocked gear, and go through the leveling journey again. Black Ops 6 will have 10 prestige, each with a valuable set of rewards to earn and equip to peacock your status. Players who make it through Prestige 10 aren't done. Instead, they'll graduate into Prestige Master with 1,000 additional levels to go through and a classified reward to uncover for anyone dedicated enough to make it all the way to the end. The full Prestige system is available on day one in Black Ops 6.
Damn. That grind for prestige is gonna be crazy.
Honestly, I got no words. Like, I'm surprised. They really surprised me with this.
We know how many of our players look forward to multiplayer, and we will be providing a deep dive on it later in the year. For now, here's some insight into our development of Black Ops 6 multiplayer. Our vision since day one has been to craft an approachable and engaging step change of that signature Black Ops multiplayer experience. We focused on supporting 3 core playstyles for launch. Enforcers are the slayers who like to kill and stay on the move. Recon is all about intel and counter-intel play. And strategists are support players who throw their bodies at objectives for the win. or focus on taking out enemy score streaks for the team. All of our weapons, gear, and gadgets in multiplayer have been intentionally designed through that lens of supporting these playstyles. And of course, it wouldn't be a Black Ops game if you can't relive those action hero moments in theater mode, which we're happy to announce is returning with Black Ops 6. Now, I said we're only getting a taste of MP today, but of course that means you're going to get some early details on maps.
I heard we're getting 3-lane maps.
We're happy to announce that we will be launching with 16 all-new MP maps. We've got 12 core 6v6 and 4 strike maps, which can be played as 6v6 or 2v2. What do players like? What do we know that they want? So we're back to our classic 3-lane maps.
There it is.
Fast, frenetic experiences, and we have that balance with more medium size, like better for hardcore pacing to keep the action flowing, but still have meaningful decisions for the player to make. The maps have their own stories, and we have multiplayer taking place after the campaign, after you finish it. So don't want to get into too many spoilers there, but you'll experience some of those locations through the multiplayer lens.
We've covered a lot today, but couldn't leave you without giving you just one more thing.
What's that?
Zombies.
Zombies.
I've never been too big into zombies, but I know it's great. I played a little bit of it. Kind of regret never getting into it like hardcore because it's so good. But I'm super happy for those of you.
Back, and we're picking up the Dark Aether storyline where we left it. We're excited to announce that there will be 2 brand new maps available at launch, with a curated mix of fan-favorite features and new elements to discover. For those new to zombies, it's our unique take on the cooperative horde mode, where every map is packed full of powerful weapons and upgrades, deadly enemies, and tons of secrets to uncover. The legacy of zombies is incredibly important to Treyarch, and we are so proud of what the mode is bringing to players in Black Ops 6. As you've heard today, the innovations in movement systems will also be coming to zombies.
Dude,
oh,
there are many additional zombie-specific features, both new and returning. This is going to be a truly epic return for round-based zombies. Be on the lookout for more intel coming later this year.
Steph interviewed AB. Mark?
Now, we know we only gave you a little taste of multiplayer here today, so make sure to mark your calendars for our worldwide multiplayer reveal event at Call of Duty Next on August 28th. Make sure to stay tuned for details and watch your favorite streamers get hands-on Black Ops 6 so you can be prepped and ready to jump into our MP beta and feel Omni movement. We'll be sharing so much more about Black Ops 6 in the coming months and look forward to seeing your reactions and your feedback from our open beta coming up this fall and into launch. And it's not just about launch, because the team is already focused on delivering a ton of content in the live seasons, which we'll be sharing more about. Am I allowed to talk about Warzone?
Oh, shit. Hey, wait, she said what?
Warzone yet?
No. Warzone?
Our goal on Black Ops 6 was, and still is, to make something that is the best work we've ever done, and frankly, the most fun to play. To do that, we deconstructed all of our gameplay, our systems, and content plans, and repeatedly asked how something could be better. In some cases, that led us to huge innovations like Omni movement, where we're now allowing players to move how real people and operators move.
Right. I love the Omni movement.
In other cases, it led us back to some of our classic systems like Prestige. Then taking that classic system through the ringer and making updates and improvements. Across our weapons, gear, operators, maps, and more, a huge push has been to hit the highest visual and audio fidelity possible. The campaign tells an all-new Black Ops story where you're forced to go rogue and are being by the teams that trained you. On top of that, the team is really focused on mission and engagement variety.
Oh my God.
Multiplayer is a key ingredient in the DNA of Black Ops, and hopefully, in this sneak peek, it was clear that every single part of the MP game loop will be improved and better than ever, from movement, to shooting, to footsteps, to engagement systems, to death. And last but definitely not least, the triumphant return of round-based zombies. There is so much more to share across all 3 game modes before the game officially launches on October 25th. On behalf of the entire team, we can't wait for you to play Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
Oh, damn.
Shit. Oh my god, man. Ooh.
There it is. Look, I'm gonna be honest. Like, it's.
Hey, that was a great vid, great gameplay. October 25th. Ready to watch, cause I don't play. But like the video, sub to the channel. We're gonna see you in the next one.